School of Medicine's white coat ceremony for our class of 2027. Welcome. So to start with, I would like to recognize the presence of our guests from the government of Grenada, Dr. Sean Charles, Chief Medical Officer of the Ministry of Health, the Honorable Madam Justice Paula Guilford, Senior High Court Judge, Grenada. From the School of Medicine, Dr. Marius Lucas, the Dean of the School of Medicine, Dr. Mark Clunes, Senior Associate Dean of Basic Sciences, Dr. Robert Grant, Senior Associate Dean of Clinical Studies, Dr. Tony Liggins, our keynote speaker today, the deans, chairs, and heads of departments within the School of Medicine, specially invited guests, Dr. Glenn Jacobs and representatives, Provost of St. George's University, the Dean of Students, staff, parents, and most especially our students here today. Before we begin, I would like to share with you a brief history of the white coat ceremony. In 1993, the Arnold P. Gold Foundation created the white coat ceremony at Columbia University College of Physicians and Surgeons in order to promote humanism in medicine. With guidance from the Gold Foundation, St. George's University School of Medicine initiated its own white coat ceremony in 1996, long before many other US medical schools. In 2003, the Gold Foundation founded the Gold Humanism Honor Society. This is an international society dedicated to promotion of humanism, professionalism, ethics, humanism, professionalism, and ethics in medical education as well as medical practice. Dr. Arnold Gold sadly passed away at the age of 92. He was an international advocate for humanism in healthcare, and we were very honored to have hosted Dr. Gold and his wife, Sandra, as keynote speakers in the 2005 Spring White Coat Ceremony. St. George's University's chapter of the Gold Humanism Honor Society is based in the Department of Clinical Skills and is supported by the Dean of Medicine's office. Our chapter has established a humanitarian student organization in 2009, through which our basic sciences students promote humanism across the SG community as well as the Grenadian community. Chapter members are nominated by their peers and inducted during their clinical training when they participate in an ongoing chapter project. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium Dr. Mark Clunes, our Senior Associate Dean of Basic Sciences.
A very good afternoon and warm welcome. I'm very familiar with the class. I get the privilege of introducing the class to Grenada and doing the orientation, so it's fantastic to see you all dressed up today, and we're a few weeks into term. I want to keep my remarks actually very brief this morning and just say congratulations to you all. This is an important milestone event, and I hope you take some time today just to take a moment to reflect and be present in the moment, and remember that this day will live with you for many years, if not decades to come. So please just take a moment to reflect with you and your family, if they're here, and remember this day and the commitment you're making. I really want to introduce a colleague of mine. He's an important administrator in the School of Medicine. He's an accomplished plastic and reconstructive surgeon, and was the plastic surgeon in chief at New York Presbyterian Hospital, Columbia University School of Medicine, and New York Presbyterian Hospital, Weill Cornell Medical Center. He's my counterpart in the clinical years of our curriculum. And Dr. Robert Grant is our Senior Associate Dean of Clinical Studies at St. George's University, and he oversees all clinical sites through the globe, all 70-plus clinical sites in the USA, as well as the 20 to 25-plus clinical sites in the United Kingdom. We've had the privilege of Bob serving on our team for at least the last 3 years or so, and so I want the class to meet Dr. Robert Grant and invite him to give a few remarks this morning.
Delighted to be with you all here today. First and foremost, congratulations to our students, and thank you to their family and friends who are here to support them. I'm also honored to be speaking on behalf of a very distinguished faculty. Many of the colleagues, our government representatives, are all here. all a testament to the support that we have here for our students as they begin their journey towards becoming a physician and then ultimately towards many years of successful practice. The white coats that our students receive today is more than just a piece of clothing. It is the symbol of the trust, responsibility, and service that society expects from doctors. While you can remove the coat, you can never relinquish your obligations to your patients and their care. As you put on your white coat for the first time, you may feel a mix of emotions: excitement, pride, anxiety, curiosity, or even doubt. Please know that imposter syndrome does not exist at St. George's University School of Medicine. Let me assure you, you're not alone in these feelings. It's called the practice of medicine because no clinician ever gets it right all the time. We're always practicing and always working to get better. Here you are part of a community of healers, a family of medicine that spans across time and space. You are connected with us, through us, by us, and for us through a common bond of knowledge, skill, and compassion. The representatives of your faculty you see here are all here to inspire you, to teach you, guide you, and cheer you on. My colleague, Vice Chancellor Leibowitz, has a great saying. He talks about when a plane, God forbid, suffers a decompression episode, he always says, make sure you put your mask on first before taking care of those next to you. And that's a great thing to remember. An important part of a physician's journey is to take care of oneself. Health and wellness can't be overemphasized. That's why I'm thrilled to have my colleague, Dr. Liggins, who's an expert in physician wellness, diversity, and inclusion as our speaker today. As you go through your schooling, as you go through your training, both in basic science and in the clinical years, above all, be yourself. Do not lose sight of who you are, why you chose your path, why you chose this path, and what makes you unique. We're here to celebrate that. On the one hand, do not let the white coat define or confine you, but let it empower you, inspire you, become the best doctor and the best person you can be. Class of 2027, congratulations on this, the first of many professional milestones. I'm delighted to be here to share it with you all. All of us at St. George's are very proud of you and truly excited for the future that lies ahead. I know as I look out at all of you that the future of medicine is in very, very good hands. It better be, because I'm going to need you to take care of me and my peers as I get a little bit older too. I wish you all continued personal and professional success in your journey always. It's now my great honor and privilege to bring to the stage my friend and colleague, the distinguished Provost of St. George's University, Dr. Glenn Jacobs. Dr. Jacobs?
Good afternoon. I stand on the protocol already established, and I would like to once again welcome all of you on behalf of St. George's Senior Administration. A special word of welcome to all the families, friends, and loved ones of our students here today. I hope you are enjoying the island, especially during this family weekend. Now, students, today you are getting your white coat, which is a very special day for all of you. I'm not going to speak to you about the meaning and relevance of the white coat, as other speakers here today will speak to that and have already spoken to that. Now, since the term has started, I have spoken to several of you here on campus asking how things are going. And here are some of the many responses that I get. Yeah, all kinds of responses, some I'll leave out. But for instance, people say, such a beautiful campus, scenic island, lots of friendly people. The heavy rains can mess things up when you get out of class. And then the favorite one, it has been hot. Yeah, and I saw it's been hot inside here as well. Hopefully the AC is going to cool us down a little better. I see everybody starts waving here. Yep, we call them. Hopefully the temperature will drop as well. But I also hear I have so much work to do, and the exams make me feel really anxious and even some people say fearful. Now that triggered me to share the following thoughts with you here today. I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with the Pixar movies. That's basically these animated movies. I see a lot of you shaking your head. And a very good example of one of them is Toy Story. But that's not the one I'm going to speak about. I want to refer to the one called Inside Out. Oh, I see a lot of you know that, so maybe I'll just stop and not talk any further. But it's about a little girl called Riley. And it speaks about emotions and the different psyche that people go through in life. And basically, there are 5 emotions that are anger, fear, disgust, sadness, and joy. Now, during your time here at St. George's University, I can guarantee you that you will probably go through some of these emotions, but likely all of them. And what I want to leave with you today is that is okay. It is okay to sometimes feel sad, especially if you see what's going on in the world today. It is okay to sometimes feel anxious and fearful. We cannot always be happy, but we cannot always be angry either. It is very important, though, that you navigate and balance yourself between these different emotions. Reach out to others if you get stuck in a negative emotion. There are lots of people that can assist you here at St. George's University. You're already familiar with that. And then, most important, celebrate those moments of joy, such as today, when you will be getting your white coat. Yes, it's been a lot of hard work to already just be here where you are today, and it's still going to be a lot more hard work. But I have no doubt that you will be successful. Good luck, and once again, congratulations. Enjoy the special occasion. I would now like to introduce Dr. Marius Lucas, Dean of the School of Medicine.
Congratulations, class of 2027. It's very nice to see you all. You look great. Instagram, Facebook, everything, TikTok. I mean, you're perfect. In comparison, when we see you in the lecture hall, that we're a little bit looser, right? Same with your dean. I'm not coming with a uniform like this every day at work, but it's very nice when we're all dressed up. So I would like to touch 3, if you want, suggestions or advice that I have for everybody, colleagues, students, friends, parents. So number 1, we always need to be happy. Let's make it a habit to have a big smile and positive attitude. I know that sometimes we can write an exam and it's not what we expect in that exam, the grade. Even the condition of the exam, oh my God, they were on top of me, I was very stressed. Just smile. Let's make it a habit. Your patients, they would like to see a happy doctor. Your friends, they would like to see somebody happy. And your life becomes so much easier when you are trying to be happy and you force yourself to be happy. You have no idea. Everything will work just fine. Once you have friends or people that they're miserable, you're kind of getting miserable too, and then everything is falling apart. So a big smile, think positive, and everything is going to work out. It worked out for so many people, it's going to work out for you. Number 2, everybody faces challenges. Some people harder ones, some people not so much, or easier if you want. So ask for help. No ego here. It doesn't mean that you bench press 400 pounds. You have to ask for help. It's okay to cry. It's okay to call people and say, I need help right now. So it's very, very important, especially our profession, medicine. It's a tough profession. Not only when you're a student or resident, but later on when you're actually dealing with patients. You're going to connect with them. You're going to really, share their pain. And sometimes you will need to ask for help. So please ask for help. And the third one, which is my favorite part at this stage of my life, talk to your parents. Your parents, they are in this journey with you. And trust me, when they're at home, they're developing ulcers. I mean, they are really, really anxious about what you're doing. And I know right now with technology, it's so easy to get in contact with them. They only need to hear, Dad, Mom, I'm okay. Just like that. They are here, all of them, and to support you. I have a daughter too in arts and sciences. Despite the fact we're living in Grenada, it's like she lives in a different country. So it's very, very important to contact back your parents or even friends and said, I'm okay, I'm doing great, and life is good. So with those 3 suggestions, advices, I wish you all the best. I'm sure you're going to do great, like all the graduates of St. George's University all those years. I want to remind to everybody that we are the #1 provider of physicians in the United States, and we're very, very proud of that rich alumni network we have developed. It speaks very highly of the outcomes of this school. Congratulations once more. It is now my pleasure to introduce you our keynote speaker for tonight, for this evening, Dr. Toni Johnson-Lingins. Dr. Lingins is one of our Associate Deans of Clinical Studies. She was appointed in May of 2023, and her responsibilities is to run the clinical program together with Dr. Grant. She's also the faculty advisor for the Gold Humanism Society. Dr. Lingins graduated from the University of Michigan Medical School and completed residency training in psychiatry at the Cleveland Clinic, where she was a chief resident. She practiced psychiatry for over 25 years in various clinical settings. For the majority of her career, she has been engaged with both undergraduate and graduate medical trainees. Prior to joining SGU, Dr. Lingins served at the Mount Carmel Health System as the Director of Medical Education and the designated institutional official overseeing the education and training for all medical students and residents in the healthcare system in Columbus, Ohio. Prior to this position, Dr. Lingins was the Chief of Service and Residency Program Director in the Department of Psychiatry and Behavioral Medicine at the Brody School of Medicine at East Carolina University in Greenville, North Carolina. Her first leadership position in medical education was as a preceptor for students at Case Western Reserve University Medical School who completed their psychiatry rotation at Metro Health Medical Center in Cleveland, Ohio. She was quickly promoted to Residency Program Director and Vice Chair of Education in the Department of Psychiatry for the Metro Health System. Dr. Lingins has a passion for medical education, physician wellness, as well as diversity, equity, and inclusion in medical education and healthcare. Please welcome Dr. Lingins with a big round of applause.
Thank you, Dean Lucas, for that kind introduction. And with protocol already being established, I just bring you all general greetings. It is an honor to stand here before you on this special day of your white coat ceremony. There have been a few years since I was presented with my short white coat, but I still have a memory engraved in my mind that will not leave me. It meant something very powerful to put on that white coat for the first time. It was a noteworthy moment in my life. I like to pause every now and then and reflect on all my experiences since that day, all I have witnessed, all I have learned. So I'd like to share some of them, so-called pearls of wisdom, with you, if that's okay. I need some head nods. Okay. First, to be successful, you must be whole. Let that sink in. To be a successful person, you must first be a whole person. It's not about power or prestige, wealth or fame. We all know there are plenty of people with power, prestige, maybe wealth and fame, who are not whole. They are, in fact, sometimes broken. To be whole and ultimately successful, you first need to only discover, always remember, and embrace who you are. That is, who you really are. That is who you really are at the core of your being. That is who you really are at the core of your being without the white coat and without the letters M and D that are going to one day follow your name. So I asked each of you individually, who are you? Who are you? This is not a test question. Now, admittedly, to get this far in your educational journey, you had to become adept at answering multiple choice exam questions. And if you aren't yet, we'll help you with that. However, this is not an exam question. Who are you? Are you a daughter or a son? Are you a sister or a brother? Are you a husband, a wife, or a partner? Are you a best friend to someone? Who are you? Are you the first in your family to attend medical school? Are you the next in a family legacy of physicians? Are you the first in your family to go to college? Or are you the son or daughter of college-educated professionals? Who are you? Is English your primary language? Your only language? Or is it one of a few languages you speak? Are you a straight arrow student? By that I mean, did you always want to be a physician? You completed your undergraduate studies in a science, you went straight to medical school? Or are you a winding explorer? By that I mean, did you have a previous career? Did you serve in the military? Were you a parent before you were a student? Who are you? Have you been blessed with health? Or have you struggled with a health issue? Have you seen someone in your family struggle with a health issue? Have you ever had someone close to you die? Who are you, and what have you experienced? Have you ever failed? Have you ever been rejected? Have you ever been on the outside looking in? Have you ever struggled? Who are you? And more importantly, what have life experiences taught you? All these experiences are important and valuable. So pearl advice number 1, if you're taking notes. Bring your whole self along with you on this journey, for it is your whole self and all your personal experiences that will allow you to connect to other human beings. Let me repeat that. It takes your whole authentic self and all your experiences, the good ones and the bad, the happy ones and the sad, to connect with other human beings, especially when those other human beings are in pain or suffering or frightened or depressed, and especially when they're angry. So bring your whole self on this journey. And despite the need to excel in your academic studies and perform well on those examinations, which is a given, believe it or not, it's equally important for you to maintain your humanity. Whatever you do, never ever let your educational or clinical experiences destroy, wash away, crowd out, or overwhelm your humanity. Your success as a student physician and eventually as a physician depends on, of course, your knowledge, your clinical skills, and your humanity. Sometimes it's referred to as professionalism. The truth is, it's much easier to teach clinical skills or to increase one's medical knowledge than it is to teach someone to be a compassionate human. We can role model it for you, and we can acknowledge it when we see it, but how can we possibly teach it? No worries. I have a feeling each one of you possesses all you need to be whole and successful as a compassionate human. So pearl number 2, guard your humanism treasure. Guard your ability to maintain and show compassion even in difficult situations. You'll have opportunities to practice compassion before you enter the clinical space. Yes, you'll have it in everyday life. Build your compassion portfolio with your family and friends. Flex your compassion muscles with your peers and the people you meet in everyday life. Take time to invest in self-care to refresh and rejuvenate your compassion. You will need to be compassion loaded when you enter clinical spaces because we all know the challenges you will face. It's easy to be compassionate towards someone who's very gracious and polite and appreciative and adheres to the wonderful treatment plan that you'll make for them. but it can be challenging when you're in a space with someone that's outside of that scenario. So what does compassion look like then? Stand firm in your respect for others, even when you don't fully understand them or the situation in which they find themselves. Speak with kindness, even when you're frustrated. Offer hope, even when you're physically tired and emotionally drained. Fight for justice in healthcare, even when the topic becomes uncomfortable. That is what compassion in healthcare looks like. I brought my authentic self to medical school in 1986. I was one of those straight arrow students, wanted to be a doc at the age of 9. Yeah, I was that kid. I chose my undergraduate degree based on which major seemed to do best on the MCAT. Yeah, I was that college student. I thought I had it all figured out when I arrived to my #1 medical school. But can I tell you what I was honestly feeling at the beginning of medical school? Can I let you in on an embarrassing situation? Will you promise to keep it just between yourselves and me? Okay. As I got to know my peers, I began to panic that there had been some error. Everyone was so accomplished. Everyone had gone to amazing undergraduate colleges. They'd studied amazing topics. They traveled to amazing places. They came from amazing families, or so I thought. I secretly questioned if there had been an error in the selection of my application. How could I have landed here? Clearly, I'm not as amazing as these people. I felt like that outsider kid. Then my inferiority complex crashed into my imposter syndrome when the school announced there was going to be a residency fair in which we were to meet a variety of residents from different specialties. Such a great idea for those first-year medical students who understood what residency was. On the other hand, I was embarrassingly confused. Now understand, this was before the internet, before handheld computers you call iPhones and Androids. A main source of information for me back then was the card catalog in the library. I know you don't even know what that is. And suffice it to say, there was no easy way to Google information like you can now. So somehow no one had informed me about residency training. All I had known up until that point was MCAT, do well, get ready for interviews. I did not know what residency or medical education was, or that it was required to practice medicine in the United States. Don't laugh at me. The story does end well. So back to the story. I met 2 of my classmates. One of them was a legacy student of sorts. Several of her sisters were physicians. She schooled me on what residency was in a way that allowed me to maintain my dignity. Shout out to my first peer navigator along this medical education journey, Dr. Carmen Green Lee. Years later, I can tell this story without embarrassment. Now I realize that no one is born knowing all these things. Actually, no one's born knowing anything, really. That's why we're all here, to learn. No shame in that game. So whatever happened to that first-year medical student who didn't even know what residency was? Well, after much guidance, mentoring, tutoring, prayers, I graduated medical school. I went on into residency, and I was well prepared. I became chief resident of psychiatry, and then a residency program director. How ironic. Finally, onto a position where I oversaw the medical students and the residents in the healthcare system. Yes, the girl who knew nothing about residency. And because of my humbling experience during those early years in medical school, in which I initially felt like an outsider, I've dedicated my career to clearing the pathway for you, medical students and residents following behind me. And because of my experience and who I am extremely compassionate about medical education. So pearl number 3, develop lifelong networks of peers and mentors to help you make it through this journey, because no one makes it through alone. No one. Don't be intimidated by other people's abilities and talents. Don't use your precious mental energy comparing yourself to other people. Instead, be familiar with your strengths and then manage your challenge areas by asking for help. You will soon learn, if you don't already know, that a good team requires diversity of talents, a variety of abilities, various points of view. It's a good thing to be around other bright and capable people who are very different from you. They will expand your knowledge, if you let them. They'll up your game, so to speak, if you allow them. Personally, I never want to be surrounded by people with all the same gifts and abilities. I can't imagine an effective team where everyone is a cookie-cutter version of the other person. Neither do I always want to be the most intelligent one in a room. That's actually a very scary thought to me. I want to continuously be surrounded by people who have different points of views, talents, strengths, and experiences. My hope for each one of you is throughout this medical education journey, you will continue to form bonds with your classmates. They will become your tutors, your consultants, your confidants, yes, your cheerleaders. May they never, ever be your adversaries. I was fortunate enough to develop a lifelong friendship with two medical school buddies, my anatomy partners. One was the woman that informed me about residency training, and the other became my roommate and lifelong bestie. Interestingly, each of us had a strength that we were willing to share with the other two. That's the way we made it through. There were many nights, weekends, mornings, afternoons that we studied together until each of us understood the concepts we were studying. We made a bond, and we stuck to it. We were as dedicated to each other's success as we were to our own. Medical school brought us together, and our shared struggle solidified our sisterhood. One of my two besties is here today. Dr. Tyler, where are you? Wave your hand. There she is. Stand up, dear. Dr. Melanie Tyler practices internal medicine in Cleveland, Ohio, and she had no idea I was going to do that. Our other bestie is a pediatrician, and if it were not for the two of them, I would not be standing here in front of you today. So I've shared some important things to consider in this journey. At times, it will seem long, but at other times, it'll go quickly along, sooner than you think, actually. The experiences will change you in ways that you never have imagined. You will have the opportunity to become a better person along this journey, so do not waste this unique opportunity. Embrace this journey as a calling. This should never just be considered education for a job or even preparation for a career. In my opinion, it is a sacrifice for a calling. Yes, you're on your way to becoming a physician, and the white coat is just a symbol of our honored profession. More importantly, it's a cloak of compassion. Wear it with pride and purpose. And please remember, each time you put it on, that it is a privilege to see what we see. And it is a privilege to hear what we hear. And it is a privilege to do what we do. Congratulations, students. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Liggins. I am sure that our students will bring with them their past experiences and hopefully their authentic selves as they're learning within our curriculum and within our medical school, and they're striving to become compassionate physicians who are hopefully going to be promoting humanism in medicine, which is basically why we are here today. So we will now present you, St. George's University School of Medicine will now present you with a white coat symbolizing your entry into the profession, your commitment to uphold the duties and trust associated with medicine and with medical training. So I would now like to invite our college directors to take the stage. And today our quotas include Dr. Mohit Kerr, Dr. Crystal Antoine Frank, Dr. Simone Pierre, Dr. Nadira Moomin, Dr. Rachel George, Dr. Alvin Billy, Dr. Crystal Rampasad, and Dr. Tiffany Clementson. In recognition of our international enrollment, Dr. Sasha Lake, Assistant Dean of Academic Affairs, will call each student by name and state their country of birth. Those students who have with them today a physician, family member, or loved one will be quoted by those physicians. We're asking that you please hold your applause until all students have been quoted, and please keep the aisles clear for the duration of the quoting.
Good afternoon, everybody. I will now like to call on the students from Blackwell College to receive their white coats. Verinda Capadilla, British Columbia. Amanda Erickson, North Dakota. Nalinka Nalamulu, Canada. Arpna Singh, New York, United States. Yusuf Habib, Canada. Juan Argelio Guardado, California, United States. Jawad Mahood, Ohio, United States. Precious Iyamu, New Jersey, United States. Esther Thomas, Jamaica. Rios Tapamagar, Nepal. Joe Ramirez, California, United States. Melvin Thomas, New York, United States. Chaitanya Kohli, Washington, United States. Calvin Tran, California, United States. Raj Patel, Texas, United States. Shane Ruddy, Pennsylvania, United States. Naz Khan, Florida, United States. Doyeon Kim, South Korea. Jong In Ra, South Korea. Talia Fontaine, Dominica. Sharonda Cremity, Maryland, United States. And Joawula Ojobandu, Nigeria. Betsiana Belen, Haiti. Renee Mizer, Haiti. Mark Kaminsky, Connecticut, United States. Avina Mugabadlu, India. Kyuri Shin, South Korea. Adrit Ranjan, India. Salma Bhaskaran, India. Isha Jacob, India. Akhil Pawa, New Jersey, United States. Heat Kapadia, India. Arya Krishnan, India. Abdurrahman Assad, New Jersey, United States. Nafiza Bayat, Grenada. Lisa Eberhardt, Botswana. Taran Gill, California, United States. Sananpreet Sandhu, California, United States. Stacy Ottaway, Massachusetts, United States. Rebecca Baptiste, Trinidad and Tobago. Richard Rubin, Ontario, Canada. Annabelle Ricci, Ontario, Canada. Theodora Baero, Ontario, Canada. Deasia Bain, Bahamas. Sulhasi Apruva Kamar Sa, Botswana. Tara Sapsavari, Ontario, Canada. Shaniva Sylvester, Grenada. Javon Bruce, Trinidad and Tobago. Omofasa Iju Govbo, Ontario, Canada. Deong Kim, South Korea. Charlene Singh, Florida, United States. Young Kim, South Korea. Do-hee Han, South Korea. Apache Ponsia, Thailand. Zaria Pierre, Trinidad and Tobago. Nancy Okafor, Nigeria. Adiola Benjamin, Trinidad and Tobago. Melissa Mashikor, Palestine. Farouz Babar, Palestine. Fatima Zahir Hussein, Palestine. Madeline Cooney, California, United States. Rhoda Joseph, Grenada. Sakana Hudson, Louisiana, United States. Susan Namasika Yuandi, Botswana. I will now like to call on the students from Curie College to receive their white coats. Kylie Brown, California, United States. Archery Dodal, Trinidad and Tobago. Palak Delon, Ontario, Canada. Ashley Hill, South Carolina, United States. Chanel Watson, Connecticut, United States. Brianna Botteri, Florida, United States. Justin Tamashiro, Maryland, United States. Genevieve Celia Dones Aranda, Ontario, Canada. Veda Shukla, Ontario, Canada. Errol Guri, Ohio, United States. John Howell, Florida, United States. Suban Selva Kamuran, British Columbia, Canada. Mark Regeb, Ontario, Canada. Shivam Pramar, Arizona, United States. Emily Silver, New York, United States. Christian Giorgio, Alberta, Canada. Renesia Ortha, Turks and Caicos Islands. Jasmine Jackson, Georgia, United States. Sophia Palomino, Peru. Camille Narayan, Oregon, United States. Victoria Gould, Virginia, United States. Lucinder Ebele, Louisiana, United States. Sarah Camille, California, United States. Jane Coughlin, Manitoba, Canada. Amandeep Kaur, California, United States. Duran Wilson, Ontario, Canada. Rowan El Sayed, New York, United States. Jacqueline Ogwun Ari, Nigeria. Simunilu Olowa, Agbola, Nigeria. Evelyn Lamoth, New York, United States. Taj Burton, Jamaica. Trevor Calhorn, Florida, United States. Jagjot Chahal, California, United States. Caroline Scuffs, Quebec, Canada. Michaela Borelli, California, United States. Alexander Bello, France. Heidi Senior, Quebec, Canada. Harry Atwell, California, United States. Jeffrey Liao, California, United States. Saray Weiss Fleming, Grenada. Jas Chauhan, India. Rick Chang, California, United States. Adam Block, Florida, United States. Chaitanya Tushar Doshi, India. Katarina Tavares, Quebec, Canada. Savannah Dudnoth, Trinidad and Tobago. Pravin Nanga, Trinidad and Tobago. Henry Manya, Kenya, Africa. Amy Patel, New York, United States. Jaylene Fraser, Trinidad and Tobago. Erica Pond, Nevada, United States. Shashank Sablani, Jamaica. Massa Kassab, California, United States. Ali Kalath, Palestine. Karishma Reddy, Texas, United States. Ramya Namidi, Pennsylvania, United States. Francesca Tomasino, Florida, United States. Martina Corella Hernandez, Venezuela. Gabriela Dolinsky, California, United States. Kiana Andrew Rojas, Grenada. Narani Nayabaza, Zimbabwe. Dequalani Simmons, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Injung Lee, New Jersey, United States. Andres Asing, Caracas, Venezuela. Aline Quizera, Rwanda. Manal Khan, Michigan, United States. Amina Jamal, New York, New York, United States. Jacob Miller, Connecticut, United States. I would now like to call on students from Fleming College to receive their quotes. Dhruv Mandal, New Jersey, United States. Helena Kangadas, New York, United States. Alicia Nagriset, Connecticut, United States. Marian Fernandez Miro, Florida, United States. Ina La Chica, Florida, United States. Peyton Alexia Dawson, Louisiana, United States. Sean Schuxdaver, Pennsylvania, United States. Nicholas Rea, Ontario, Canada. Sam Gerlach, Ontario, Canada. Stephen Verstandig, New York, United States. Martin Lagoduc, New Jersey, United States. Emma Galili, New York, United States. Anish Patel, India. Daniel Perry, Texas, United States. Nicholas Sandhu, Ontario, Canada. Naomi O, California, United States. Megan McDonald, Massachusetts, United States. Elizabeth Sturms, Florida, United States. Nicole Bell, New Jersey, United States. Winnie No, California, United States. Brianna Sharp, Ohio, United States. Manjut Kaur, California, United States. Mohammed Sabet, Florida, United States. Sean O'Malley, Wisconsin, United States. Megan Pollock, Illinois, United States. Betel Berhanu, Ethiopia. Calcutta Nyakuno, Ethiopia. Sarah Salim, St. Pierre, Saudi Arabia. Jacob Carlson, Massachusetts, United States. Simran Malik, Ontario, Canada. Rowan Hermes, Michigan, United States. Michaela Hippert, Massachusetts, United States. Esra Hussein, Palestine. Maria Torres, Bronx, New York, United States. Evans Osindi, Kenya, Africa. Linus Njordi, Kenya, Africa. Obiosa Izagibe, Nigeria. Jack Giovanetti, New York, United States. Mohammed Bouillon, New York, United States. Liam J., California, United States. Amara Molargic, Indiana, United States. Aristine Diaz, New York, United States. Fatima Shafa, Maldives. Benson Osai Boache, Ghana. Eliana Ellenberger, California, United States. Joseph So, California, United States. Harrison Stubbs, Alberta, Canada. Chelsea Opong, Ghana. Sonia Nasir, Pennsylvania, United States. Elijah Johnson, California, United States. Tekla Suvala, New York, United States. Rama Reddy, Florida, United States. Cesar Gutierrez, California, United States. Word Jazzy, Michigan, United States. Hadi Asi, California, United States. Jazz Karan Deep, Randowa, Wisconsin, United States. David Narcisse, Haiti. Alam Sohail, Pakistan. Neeti Jane, Ontario, Canada. Tara Hedardi, Georgia. Haya Oza, Ontario, Canada. Alexander Van Oy, New York, United States. Soraya Beecham, Georgia, United States. Aw, happy birthday. Taha Siddiqui, Niger, Africa. Ohima Ado, Ghana, Africa. Varshini Ganesh, Texas, United States. Marwan Ali, Palestine. Chanelli Marani, California, United States. I will now like to call on the students from Galen College to receive their, coats. Christian Kuhn, Louisiana, United States. Amy Orenana, Honduras. Carolina Alzamora, Florida, United States. Julia Oliveira, Brazil. Alice Fravensky, Brooklyn, New York, United States. Volmer Zovdosky, Brooklyn, New York, United States. Kanchan Jha, Massachusetts, United States. Rebecca De Niro, Florida, United States. Andrew White, New Jersey, United States. Jermaine Gregory, Massachusetts, United States. James Tangathorai, California, United States. Nicholas Asadorian, Canada. Ashi Tanja, Ontario, Canada. Selena Dahabre, California, United States. Zamfir Salomon, Republic of Guyana. Nazari Patel, Ahmedabad, India. Nandini Patel, Florida, United States. Casey Gunn, Georgia, United States. Lenny Zhao, New York, United States. Caitlin Moon, Nevada, United States. Stephanie Oliveira, Florida, United States. Rhea George, Texas, United States. Anita Garachen, Queens, New York, United States. Vanessa Hurst, Massachusetts, United States. Khalil Miguel Garcia Zuniga, Mexico. Marissa Emery, New York, United States. Mesa Della Valle, Connecticut, United States. Oreen Bachwe, Sierra Leone. Janaya Pinckney, Arkansas, United States. Caitlin McClanahan, New Jersey, United States. Saima Hanan, New York, United States. Ayan Magoob, Palestine. Neil Patel, Florida, United States. Sarvayish Inda Chahal, Wisconsin, United States. Ratik Mudasani, Ontario, Canada. Kiran Manisibu, Delaware, United States. Eric Gaza, Rio Grande Valley, Texas, United States. Angie El Nakadi, New Jersey, United States. Kalareen Shahata, Canada. Sukhjit Singh, New York, United States. Simran Babaram, Trinidad and Tobago. Deshaun Brown, California, United States. Indy Laura Botelho, Brazil. Jasmine Gill, California, United States. Karunya Gade, Indiana, United States. Rana Biabani, Ontario, Canada. Preeti Hindavi, Kanamurari, Texas, United States. Megan Hostelter, Florida, United States. Adrian Tran, California, United States. Chandler Palmer, New York, United States. Ugo Okoderi, Nigeria. Karis Begila, Manitoba, Canada. Tushita Tandon, India. James Moore, North Carolina, United States. Kunj Bhatt, Canada. Michaela Alexandra, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, United States. Devansh Mandalia, Texas, United States. Hassan Mohammed, Michigan, United States. Kizar Yahya, Maryland, United States. Knut Mansour, Maryland, United States. Mangol Sadat, Iran. Jamila Sullivan, The Bronx, New York, United States. Alexis Mack, Texas, United States. Jamisha Barrett, Jamaica. Anav Umesh, India. Ayman Fauzi, New York, United States. I will now like to call on the students who would receive their white coats from their designees. Augustine Eze, North Carolina, United States, coded by Father Dr. Augustine Eze Sr. Asad Khan, North Carolina, quoted by Brother Muhammad Amil Ahmed Khan. Benedicta Ogoke, Pennsylvania, United States, quoted by Father Valentine Ogeke. Amir Shikakar, California, United States, quoted by Father Mohammed Shikakar. Estras Lopez, Florida, United States, quoted by Father Estras Lopez, Sr. Keegan Savage, Massachusetts, United States, quoted by stepmom Melissa Guzman Savage. Nikita Catherine Zuber, Ohio, United States, quoted by mom, Dr. Jean Marie Zuber. Baruch Zahanis, Maryland, United States, quoted by mother, Dr. Sion Berhain. Sophia Jindal, New York, United States, quoted by Father Dr. Kamud Jindal. Yusuf Karabala, Palestine, quoted by Yusuf Karabala, Palestine, quoted by Father Dr. Muhammad Karabala. Jose Diaz Febles, Florida, United States, quoted by grandmother Dr. Ernest. I'll say it one more time. Jose Diaz Febles, Florida, United States, quoted by grandmother Dr. Ernestina Milan Gonzalez Aramas. Gaurav Shasaber, Massachusetts, United States, quoted by mentor Dr. Shamala Upadhyaya. Jana Elbash, Palestine, quoted by Father Dr. Abdel Elbash. Robert Strahr, Pennsylvania, United States, quoted by mentor Dr. David Jaslow. Samasta Dinesh Shivara, India, quoted by Mother Dr. Salmaya H.R. Vincent Gath, New York, United States, quoted by Sister Dr. Adriana Gath. Mary Potanat, Virginia, United States, quoted by Mother Dr. Cassie Potanat. Andrew Azam, California, United States, quoted by Father Dr. Samir Azam. Serene Baines, California, United States, quoted by Father Dr. Shuchdeep Baines. Alejandro Cruz, Arizona, United States, quoted by mentor Dr. Valentine Fonsam. Austin Postlethwaite, quoted by brother Dr. George Attic. Akul Talori, New Jersey, United States, quoted by Mother Dr. Sandhya Talluri.
Thank you, Dr. Lake, and congratulations to the class of 2027 on receiving your white coats. I would now like to introduce Dr. Anna Cyrus Murden, our Assistant Dean for Simulation in SOM, to lead you in the professional commitment. Anyone who's a physician within the audience, you are feel free to stand and recite the commitment with our students.
Good afternoon. Hold on. Am I the only one excited in here? Good afternoon. So, at this time, we will invite the students, or should I say the class of 2027, to recite aloud with me the professional commitment which is found in the front page of your program. Again, I would also like to invite any physicians in the room to please stand and join us as well. This commitment was written by a student task force in 1995 and has been recited at each of our School of Medicine white coat ceremonies. Are you ready? Today is the beginning of my medical education and training as a physician. I acknowledge my responsibility to continue the pursuit of knowledge and understanding until that day when I cease to be a practicing physician. I am entering training for a noble profession in which my interests must always be subservient to those who seek my assistance. I must be ever conscious of the value of my fellow health professionals and treat them with respect at all times. My classmates at St. George's University are now my colleagues, and I owe to them the same support and encouragement to achieve their goals as I hope to receive from them. I will work alongside my colleagues and professors with tolerance, compassion, and honesty. I acknowledge my obligation to adhere to the University Honor Code and to conduct myself with integrity and in an ethical manner at all times henceforth. I shall do all within my power to show in myself an example of all that is honorable and good throughout my medical career. It is a privilege to have been given the opportunity to become a physician. May I be ever conscious of this privilege and never abuse it. Congratulations, class of 2027. You may be seated. Thank you.
So we are coming down to the end of our ceremony. On behalf of St. George's University, I would like to thank the Arnold Gold Foundation for the Humanism in Medicine pins that were placed on each student's white coat today. A big thank you to our students, their families, our faculty, staff, administrators, specially invited guests for your support and your presence at this ceremony. So please remain seated and keep the aisles clear until our students have exited as directed by the ushers. And thank you again for joining us today, and congratulations to the class of 2027.